What caused this incident to escalate so quickly?
We also hear people asking whether police need to do a better job of de-escalating situations like this one. Our investigative reporter Morgan Lowe joining us now tonight. And Morgan, you've been digging into this part of the story. What have you found?
Yeah, there is definitely something missing in the narrative that we've heard and that we have reported. Was it something that occurred before the cell phone cameras rolled, or was it something happening in the officers' personal or professional lives that put them on edge? All of that is relevant, according to one expert we spoke to.
When I see something like this in Phoenix, the first thing I want to know, what are the facts?
Gerald Richard is a former Phoenix police legal advisor and worked on the team that did the after-action assessment of the riots in Ferguson, Missouri.
And I saw the aftermath of what happened in Ferguson, and it broke my heart.
He says we do not yet know what sparked the now infamous confrontation between Phoenix police and Drayvon Ames and Aisha Harper.
Do you think those officers behaved inappropriately?
When I saw the video, my heart sank. And it sank because I wasn't out there and I didn't know all the facts. And I wanted to know so badly, what was it that got you to that point? What occurred that created that fear that you needed to draw your weapon? And I don't know to this day because I haven't heard their side.
Richard believes police need to do a better job of identifying at-risk officers before bad things happen. Phoenix PD used to have a personnel assessment system that was considered a model program.
Is that system still in place, do you know?
No, it's not.
Officers, the people that we trust with to uphold and protect our communities, are not held to the same standards.
Last night's public forum is one area where Richard believes city and police leaders got it right, allowing community members to vent in a controlled forum so it doesn't happen on the street.
This city is still a city where we can come together and talk through the issues, that we do not revert to violence and to riots.
Phoenix police tell me they do still have a system in place that is meant to alert them if an officer is having problems, but it is different from the one that was in place in the early 2000s.
Morgan, your expert, Gerald Richards, people might remember when we reported when he traveled to Ferguson, Missouri. He went there after the police situation, after the riots that rocked that city. Does he think the atmosphere here in Phoenix will get more toxic before it gets better?
He doesn't think so, but he does think that the Phoenix Police Department needs to make some realistic and reasonable changes, educating officers on how to confront their own personal biases and move past them, identifying at-risk officers before they fly off the handle. And part of this is getting people in the community to treat police officers with more respect when they're in these tense situations.
Yeah, it has to go both ways in a lot of times. But is there any talk of bringing that program back from the early 2000s?
That was a big suggestion last night that was made over and over again. What they are saying is that they're considering making the program that they have a lot more robust.
All right, Morgan Lowe, thank you.
Of course, our coverage of this story continues right now online. We have a timeline of everything that has happened and how this story unfolded. It's all right now on our AZ Family mobile app, as well as our website, azfamily.com.